So Dan, when it comes to tackling questions in the reading section, what are some of your tips?
Well, to be honest, reading is quite a hard part of the IELTS test because there are about 14 different question types. So to become familiar with all the question types, it's quite challenging, I'm not going to lie. But I think if you can tackle them methodically, so start with one question type, learn it and practice it, move on to the next, I think it's important to become familiar with all the different question types in IELTS.
Do you think that the reading questions are there to trick somebody?
No, and I've actually talked with some of the item writers from the IELTS exam, and they do have very strict guidelines, and they are quite careful that they're writing questions not to trick the candidates, but to test them. But I do speak honestly when I say they aren't out there to trick the candidates. Of course, they'll be tricky as in challenging questions, but there won't be any questions which are deliberately tricking or trying to confuse the candidates. Yeah.
That's very good to hear, so that the students can be more confident of their study and of their preparation.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to self-discovery, today's topic, what are some of the words or idioms that you think are useful for students to have?
I think, for example, one you could say is, I found my true calling. So after reflecting, maybe I've worked a few different jobs and then I finally found the one that fits me, my personality. I could say I found my true calling. Another good one, which I like to use, it's serendipity. Serendipity is when something nice happens to you just by accident. So for example, if one day I just meet the love of my life, it was a very serendipitous day. I wasn't planning for that to happen, but it just happened to me.
So what do you think is your calling, Dan?
I think my calling is being on IELTS Face-Off, and I think I found my true calling.
That's great. All right, thanks a lot, Dan, for coming on to the show.
My pleasure.
And we hope to see you again next time.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, we know that you tune in with us every week, but of course, we always tell you that there's many platforms for you to check out. Number one, it's the YouTube channel, it's the Facebook, where you can find many other forms of knowledge, forms of tips, and of course, other videos for you to check out. So make sure you don't forget them while you tune into our show every week. What's your method of self-discovery? For me, sometimes it's taking a hot bath, sometimes it's taking a vacation, sometimes it's chatting to the wise people in my life. Whatever your methods are, we hope that this episode has inspired you to continue on the process of self-discovery. And of course, during the process, always make sure to tune in with us every week. Until next time, ciao, ciao, ciao.